This is the most exciting day of the whole year. Welcome to this very special video. This is Luise Heinzl with a package on my desk from no one else than Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. And this doesn't contain what it says. I mean, this is a really nice shop for craft supplies. But to be honest, I'm happy that this package didn't come from this shop, but from Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. And do you know what's inside here? Oh my goodness. In this package, there's my Dephemerember journal, which she made for me. I took out my very special cup here, which I also got from Barbara, to calm my nerves. I mean, this is coffee, probably not the best drink for doing this, but I want to show you an unboxing of this today and a flip through the journal she has made for me. Before I forget to say that, because to be honest, my hands are shaking because I already know that she has already filmed the unboxing of her package. She has already seen her journal and she was so thrilled yesterday evening when we talked. I mean, yesterday from seen from today, you know, yesterday for me, yesterday, not for you. When you see this video, it's not yesterday for you. Do you know what I mean? Of course, we film these videos in advance to be able to have them ready for you when they need to be ready. You know what I mean? And she was so thrilled about the journal I made for her. I was like nearly crying, and she said she wanted to cry as well because she obviously is in love with her journal. That makes me so happy. And then I thought, okay, I need to unbox this immediately and film my video as well so that I can share that not only with you but also with her, because I mean, how exciting is that when you make a journal for another person? I can't wait to open this. But before I do that, I want to share something that was really like, yeah, an incredible coincidence. If you know me, then you know that I don't believe in coincidences. But let me tell you what happened. That is a really like fun story. We, of course, talk about what we want to do for Dephemerember. We have a lot of things to talk about and to organize. And of course, we planned when we want to ship our journals. We made like a little deadline for ourselves. And then we were so thrilled that we had finished our journals even before the deadline we made for ourselves. And then I was in my kitchen and Barbara has sent me a message with a little video. I will put the video in here.
Na dann, ab nach Ulm. Schade, dass ich nicht mitfliegen kann.
She showed me how she had this package in a little bag, and she was on her way to the post office to bring the package to the post office to send it to me. And right in the moment when she has sent that video, the car who picked up my package for her came, and I have seen the car in front of my house right in the same moment when she was on her way to the post office. So that was so cute. And I then made a video as well. You can see that here.
Oh mein Gott, ich muss gleich brechen. Guck mal, was da kommt. Das ist doch nicht normal. Das ist das DHL-Auto, was jetzt dein Paket abholt. What the fucking shit? Die gehen gleichzeitig los. Guck. Da kommt er.
Because I had my phone in my hands and I thought I need to have that moment like preserved forever, because that was such a crazy thing that the journals went away from us to the other in right the same moment. That was just, it was, I was like, what is that? That can't be true, but it was true. Oh my goodness. Very neutral packaging. I'm a little bit surprised, but she already told me that the journal is not so neutral as it was planned. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have some packaging paper here. That is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my gosh. It feels already, oh my goodness. Is this packaging as well? Yes. Oh. That is funny. I don't know how she normally in the past wrapped her journals. I mean, Barbara has a shop as well, of course. I don't know how she wraps her journals when she sells her journals, because to be honest, I never bought a journal from her. But this totally reminds me to the way I usually wrap my journals. Barbara, is this something that you have seen me doing and now you do this? You know, have you done this because I normally do it in a similar way? Or is that the way you did it even before? You have seen me doing it? Boy, I can't talk. Or what is this? I mean, that reminds me totally to the way I wrap my journals. I often use fabric and then I use lace and make this like little cross. And the only thing that is missing is a bulb pin with a button, because I would put a little bulb pin with a button here, but that would be not Barbara, because, you know, here's a little bow and the bow definitely has to be there. I mean, this comes from Barbara. That it couldn't be from Barbara if there wasn't a bow. I think I have to zoom in a little bit. And this dragonfly, holy moly. Could we stamp with this? I can remove it so that I can have it like loose. Haha, that is cool. Look at all of these little details. That is really nice. Oh my goodness. And you can immediately see that it's from her. Okay. Oh, this is really fluffy. I like fluffy things. She obviously knows that. I'm a little bit sad that there is no fluffy wallpaper available. Otherwise, I would have fluffy wallpaper as well. Since everything else in my house, or not in my house, in my apartment, is fluffy. That is really nice. Oh, I love these white laces, which are not so thick. This is really nice. This fabric, oh my gosh. Is this a hint for what's inside? We will see. Let's put this out of the way. Oh. I can't do this. Oh my goodness. By the way, if you don't know what Dephemerember is and what we are doing here, please check out the description box of this video. There's a Dephemerember. There are the Dephemerember playlists, my playlist and Barbara's playlist as well. Oh my goodness. No way. Oh, I think this is the back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what is that? Holy cow. Oh, she has, oh. Oh my goodness. How oh, here's a tiny journal. Oh my goodness. Okay, where to start? I first have to touch this, and oh my goodness. This is obviously jeans and hair. Ah, oh, okay. She has sent me a photo like a little sneak peek. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen this. I see this for the first time now. But she has sent me a sneak peek, and there was obviously this portion on the photo, or I think it was this portion here. That is cool. I mean, why is this so, and how? I'm so sorry. Is this paint, or, I mean, I can't, is this done with what? Because I can't feel this. Is this done with bleach? If yes, that is absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness. And it's so thin. Look how cute. I mean, this will totally change during Dephemerember, of course. And this is, holy moly, a tiny version, obviously. Ooh! Oh my goodness. Oh, that is really good that we can take this off. What is that? How cute is that? Oh my goodness. Is this? Oh yes. No way. No way. Oh my goodness. What the heck? We have talked about, oh my goodness, okay. I see the challenge, Barbara. I got it. We have, oh my god, I want to cry. We have talked about the fact that I have never made something like this in my life. And that is really weird because, I mean, as a junk journaler, you obviously try different things. And if you see ideas you like, then you try it out, don't you? But this is a challenge I have never tackled, I think is the right word. Because these things are so incredibly tiny. And we talked about that I never made a journal, like a mini journal with decoration. I have done these like tiny books, you know, with these, for example, the ideology covers, and then put plain pages in them for like miniature makes. But this is, oh my goodness. It's incredible. How is it possible to get so much interest to all of these the tiniest pages? I need to try something like this, definitely. But how to film something like this? I need a class, Barbara. How to film this? Oh my goodness, look at that. How cool is that? Incredible. But this, Barbara, this has only 3 signatures. We've decided for 4 signatures for our Dephemerember journal. I'm just kidding, of course. Oh my goodness. Oh, and here's even her label that shows that she has made this. Oh my goodness. How cool. Here she has a dragonfly and a little heart that says love. Oh, and what is this? Made for you. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's close this. And how cool she has chosen the portion of the fabric for the cover. I mean, with this thing here, that makes it even more into a book and not only a piece of fabric with pages inside. I don't know how I can say that in English, but this is, oh my goodness, how cute. Okay, I will put this to the side here. And is this, how the heck is this printed? First I thought it's holographic paper, but it isn't. But the flowers come out so bluish. But she has obviously sanded this through a stencil. That looks really cool. And oh, And that is interesting. She has only, I don't know if you can see that, she has only done that here in the middle, which gives this thing here around the picture a really nice shine, and in the middle it's matte. That is really interesting. Okay. And this, I really like how this came out. This is a challenge for me always to make these little plaques into something that fits the project on the one hand, and that you can still read what's written on here. And she did a really great job on that. So you can still read Full of Wonder, even if she has this white, I guess it's acrylic paint on there. And I love that this is on the spine. Oh my goodness. Shall we open it? And look at these colors. Oh. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I have to laugh because she has made this card in a video inspired by one of my videos, and she was in a really like out of the box, yeah, like not out of the box, out of her comfort zone process mode in that video. And it's so crazy to hold this in my hands now. That is incredible. And she made some things where she then was not so satisfied with. And while I was watching the video, I was like, oh my goodness, Barbara, that looks amazing. And she was like, oh, this not so my cup of tea, or this turned out not so great. There was a set of cards, and on one of the other cards, she had something with the stamping and the embossing, and she was like, oh no, why did I do that like this? I could have seen that coming, no. And I was like, that is the coolest thing in the world. And that showed me that sometimes the feeling behind something, how you see something, can be so different. And that is absolutely amazing that she has this given this to me. Thank you, Barbara. This is really cool. It's so different to see something in a video and then hold it in your own hands. Okay, what is this? Übersetzung für deutsches Video. Oh, that is very nice. So this is the translation for the German video. How cute is that? Because I mean, she is doing that because she knows that I always am struggling with reading something in English but saying it in German. Holy cow, holy moly, what is that? Hä? How the heck is this done? Hä? Is this, why is this so white? Is this the oxidation of something? If yes, why is this so smooth? Dear Luise, my little chunk child sister, I made this journal just for you with tucks, pockets, and belly bands too. Oh my goodness, this is a poem. How incredible is that? Grab your scissors, glue and thread. Let's get these pages beautifully spread. With every prompt we'll craft with flair and laugh through every creative dare. Thanks for being my crafty mate. Together, our projects always turn out great. Yeah, that is so true. Here's to another year of laughter and glee. And maybe less glue on you than on me. Love you, Barbara. That is really cool. Oh my goodness, I think I have... No, that's not true. If I would say I have never received a card which says what it wants to say in form of a poem, that would be not true, but that is so special. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. She has she? Yes. Oh my goodness. She has sewn. She has, yes, holy cow, she has sewn over these numbers. How? I mean, why? No. Yes. Oh my goodness, okay. This is obviously, I have to analyze this. I mean, I'm so sorry. This is obviously some fabric. Then, I guess she has stenciled the stars by spraying. That looks like spray. But is this on the fabric or is this made with the stamps? I think that she has stamped on here. And is this part of, I mean, I don't have this fabric. I'm not so sure if this is stamped. And then she has obviously sewn here. I mean, these numbers could be from the same set I have stamped the 49 to her cover. But that is a really interesting accent. Oh my goodness. And do you know what? When I made, and that is why I'm so shocked. When I made her journal, I was thinking about sewing little crosses to the outside of the cover. And why I haven't done that because I thought, oh, perhaps that is then a little bit too much black or so. And I haven't done it. But now she has it here, and what I see here is basically what I was thinking about when I thought if I want to do that for her journal. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Is this, oh yes, this is a transparency. Ooh, look. Obviously this is, oh my goodness, look at this cool effect. This is obviously an overhead transparency or something. That is cool. This says Dephemerember 2024. Oh my goodness. How cool. Oh, and I love that she has used these stamps. Oh my goodness, and with this is obviously embossed in gold. And that is something that is, oh my goodness, that is a really cool idea to bring something from a printable into the focus of a page. I mean, how cool is this now? We have something here, something around, and that gives automatically somehow an arrangement for the page, an idea where you could put something without even having it in your hands. Yeah, that is, I mean, you will see. You will see, I mean, I say you will see what I mean during Dephemerember, probably, because I will, of course, add something to this page then. What the heck? Oh my goodness, she has, oh my goodness. What is this? What is this just, oh my goodness, I get a headache. What is this? Is this just, Barbara, what the heck is this? Is that photo paper? What is that? I mean, I'm absolutely confused. I mean, I know how she did this. This is also sanded through a stencil, like here. But first, how cool does this look? Just wanted to say a German word, but that is weird because when you translate that, you think I'm weird as well. And this is, I guess, ink or so. I'm confused. I am absolutely confused. And how gorgeous are these colors matching? Look at that. I mean, she already told me that the colors turned out different than she thought. We wanted to have something neutral for our trials. We decided about the neutral color palette, But yeah, obviously something happened, but that's totally fine. And this totally reminds me to things I would do to such a page. Perhaps she made that because of that. Oh my goodness, and she, oh yes. She obviously used photo paper here to print this printable. And then she has thrown a ton of oxide mediums on here to get this cool effect here from the oxide spray. And if you have never done that, please just try that out. If you have never thrown oxide mediums to photo paper, go and, no, don't go, run and buy photo paper and throw your oxide mediums on there. Look, this is so cool. And only the photo paper gives you this rusty. And this, can you see this bleeding here? That is these little like hairs. This nearly looks like a little nose with hair. Holy cow. This is some texture paste. I guess this is, it looks a little bit like grit paste sparkle. Because it has this grit paste sparkle. What the heck shall that be? That is not existing, Luise. I am talking about grit paste snowfall. That has the sparkle in it. Yeah, could be. Here are some tiny sparkly things on the page as well. But it could also be normal grit paste with some glitter also. That looks really interesting. Oh my goodness. I don't know why, but my brain always tries to analyze what colors she has used. This could be Rusty Hinge oxide spray. Even if I'm a little bit confused about this apricot color. Is this perhaps forest moss? No matter what it is, it's an absolutely fantastic combination. I really like how the oxidation came out on this page. In the camera, it's even a little more muted than in reality. Oh, and I love how she has put the gold splatters here over the face from her printable. That looks really interesting. Oh, I want to pet him. Yeah, I think that is, yeah, this is forest moss. Is this, oh my goodness, what is that? What is this? 300 Kronen, viertellos. Why is here English and German? It's something from the lottery, obviously. That is ja, das ist ja geil. Wie geil ist das denn? Oh, here it's German and here it's English. How cool is that? Oh my goodness, that is so nice because, you know, I make my videos in German and in English. And having something in both languages here, that is cool. Perhaps that's the reason why she has done this. Oh my goodness. Oh, this, look at this. I mean, what the heck? But why? Oh, I'm so curious to see how she did this. Oh. And what the heck? Where did she find such a dandelion stencil? Look, she has, what the heck? And how accurate is this? I mean, whoa. That is stenciling on another level, I would say. To get the paste and that's not possible. Why? How? How the heck has she gotten the paste through the stencil so accurately on the one hand, and on the other hand, how did she do that with obviously grit paste? Or is this normal paste and then embossed? But why is it so gritty then? Okay, Barbara, if this is grit paste, and I'm assuming that it is grit paste because look here, this texture, what shall it be? It feels so rough and so gritty. If this is grit paste, how the heck have you managed to get that through the stencil in such an accurate way? Because I always have the problem when stencils have so tiny details that the grit paste is a little too liquid on the one hand, and the grit makes it hard to get such an accurate result. And how the heck did she get the colors to this? I'm totally confused how she did this. Perhaps she has stenciled it, let it dry, put the stencil over it again, and then inked over this. But it is no! This is embossing glaze. I guess this is embossing glaze because this gold is obviously embossing powder. I need to watch her video. When you see this, you probably already know, if you have seen her video, how she made this journal, or the videos, there are several videos, then you already know how she has done this. If you haven't seen it, then go and watch her video. What is this? Oh, okay. I can't wait. I need to call her. And I need to call her and ask her how she did this. Isn't this crazy? I mean, we use... It's incredible. We use nearly the same things. I mean, I know what she has, yeah? Even if there are things that she has that I don't have, but I know what she has and what mediums she uses. I watch every single of her videos and I know what she's doing on her desk, but at the same time I have something here and I ask myself, how the heck is that done? Also, this texture here, how did she get that? I mean, that can't be done just by spraying. I'm sorry, because then the pattern would be totally different. I can't wait to work in this journal. Or I should say, play in this journal, not work. And how is this done? I mean, these are obviously cut out from one of my printables. Here's something on. Feels like... could be hard coat Mod Podge or something. Or some kind of sealer, which makes these really sturdy. I'm a little bit speechless about this idea because that is genius. I mean, what am I saying? Nearly everything that Barbara does is genius. But this is really good because then this belly band is obviously way sturdier. Or not the belly band itself, but these flowers. That is really a cool trick to make these into something really sturdy on something like fabric, because you know it's flexible, and then with only the paper it could be like dangerous, but this way that is really cool, and it makes them also look more, they look like higher quality somehow than just paper. And how different our printables come out with these different colors. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So, I mean, we have, if you don't know that, we have used the same printables from our shops. So for example, this is a printable from my shop. This is called Dried Gatherings, printed on this side of the paper. And this here, what you can see in the, well, let me make another example where you can see it better. Let's take this page. This here is from Barbara's shop. Vintage Docs, I think is the name of this printable. And here on the other side, there's another page of the Dried Gatherings printable from my shop. So we did that we alternated our printables and have a nice mixture, and also with that a nice variation of our printables mixed with other papers from our stash, like this, for example. This is not a print, this is from her stash. And this here, for example, as well. And I'm so surprised how different that comes out. That is really crazy. Oh my goodness. My brain is rotating. Oh my goodness, look at this edge. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I want to start playing in this journal now. And how well does this fit together? I mean, holy moly. And that is not so easy to do, because the oxide spray turns out so different than you would expect it on photo paper, that it is really hard to get a color combination that works and that the colors are not too extreme on such a pretty vintage print. Oh, and is this? Has she made this because of my printing with the found objects? Is this like, you know, I did the thing with the, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think she did this. Like, how do you say that? I don't know how you can say that in English. I lost my words. And I think I don't even know the word. I made these flowers with the found objects, with the, you know, stamping with weird objects from my construction site. There's a video about that as well. Oh, by the way, by coincidence, I have my construction site journal here. Look, I made these little things, and this totally reminds me to what I did here, and with these flowers here, like this, for example. I mean, these are not flowers, but I made flowers with these objects as well. I think that is something she did because of that. And here's a handle. Because she knows that I mean, handles, I can't handle handles. That is so cool. This is here. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. And it's only this little page. It's a piece of art. Oh my goodness. And do you know what I also see here? That is something that I realized on my own prints as well already, but I haven't talked about that in videos, I think, yet. Look how crazy the medium here reacts around the numbers. So when this comes out from your printer, obviously the ink is here, and the rest has another color or no color. And this is like, it is like, I don't know how I can say that. It's like if the ink from the printer pushes the ink you throw on it away, and that makes like somehow an outline. Look here, it looks totally different close around the letters. That is somehow weird, and I don't know why that is happening. Also, the oxidation there where the print, the black ink from the printer is, there is somehow no oxidation. It's like a little shape around that. Can you see that? Why is that happening? I don't know, but that is really nice. I like that. And I'm wondering if this is really rusty hinge. It could also be abandoned coral, but that is, it's too orange. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is how crazy. How crazy the temperature changes from here to here. Oh my goodness. Totally different vibe from one page to the other. And this, I think, I don't know if I said that in my English videos or only in the German video. I'm not so sure. But I did something really similar to her pages, like this is. Oh my goodness. That is so just wonderful. Oh, and here's obviously an H because of Heinzl. This little tag. This reminds me to winter in Austria somehow. Okay, now I'm totally sure. With the dandelion stencil on the other page, I'm 99.9% sure that this is grit paste, not grit paste snowfall, but grit paste and then embossed with embossing glaze and embossing powder. And this is probably speckled egg embossing glaze. And it is the grit paste opaque. Is that correct? I mean, that is not really important. Probably this is something where you think, why the heck is she trying to analyze what this is? That is probably a weird thing, but I love to do that. Somehow that is, for me, part of flipping through a journal and enjoying this. And of course, if I see something that I like, and I really like this is an amazing color combination as well. And then I want to know how it is done so that I can imitate it for other projects, of course. I love this. Oh my goodness, Barbara, I love this so much. And who would think that red and orange, or it's kind of orange, would fit so well together? Oh my goodness. Do you know when you did the situation when you flip through something and you need a break because you are completely overwhelmed? That is how I feel at the moment. My coffee is already cold. I look to my phone how long I already sit here. Oh my goodness. But to be honest, I don't want to stress myself with the length of this video. I thought about that before I started recording, and that is always a problem. Also, I think it's more a problem for me than for Barbara. But we talk about that very often, about this thing with the length of the videos. But in such a situation, to be honest, I don't want to stress myself. I'm pretty egoistic at the moment because I enjoy this here for the first time while I record this. And I don't care about the length of this video. So if this is 2 hours, then this is 2 hours. I have no idea how long this will take me to go through this, but I want to enjoy this and I don't want to care about the length of the video. And that is why I make a little break now, because, you know, I want to enjoy this as well, but with a new coffee. And to be honest, I have to go to the toilet now because I was so excited before I started here that some liquid wants to come out from my body. But I will be back in a second. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here I'm back. This break also gave me the chance to take this out. Because look, this is obviously this stamp from this stamp set by Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz. And this is the very first stamp set, CMS 001. And this, to be honest, I want to cry now, because this is not just the first stamp set that Tim brought out together with Stampers Anonymous, but this is something that has a really emotional worth to me. I bought 3 of these sets after searching for them for, I think, 2 weeks or so. Really hard to get. I mean, perhaps if you are in America, then this is easy to get for you, but I had to search where I can purchase this. And I wanted to have one for myself, one for Barbara, and the third one I bought, I gifted to another very dear friend of mine. And this is not only a stamp set, because when I think about the things Barbara knows about me and I know about her, this is so special, because she went through my whole adventure of becoming a maker for Tim together with me. She was there in every single moment. Oh my goodness, I think I need to cry now, because oh my goodness. Well, we know that there's a minimum of 1 Dephemerember video where both of us have to cry, and I think now it's the time to do it. Because I wished for becoming a maker for Tim for such a long time. I tried to make him see me for a very long time, and when then it finally happened that he asked me, that was such an incredible day for me. And I don't know if you can understand this feeling, probably not, because, you know, when you haven't experienced it, then you, yeah, I'm sure when you haven't experienced something like that, then you can't really feel it. I was sitting in my kitchen in my caravan when I was in Austria. I mean, perhaps you know that I, in the meantime, moved to Germany. And when I was at my caravan and he messaged me and asked me if I want to become a maker for him, my body made noises I have never heard from my body before. I was screaming, I was crying, I was laughing all at the same time. And I find it so incredible that a person who obviously sells things, yeah, craft supplies like stamps and all the stuff Tim sells, can bring people together in such an incredible way. I mean, Barbara and I would probably also have met without Tim, yes, because there was no connection in the beginning. Yeah, there was no no connection to Tim when Barbara and I met. But these things brought so many nice memories. Every time she uses this stamp set in her videos, she mentions my name. And that is so special, because then this is not just, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. This makes it not just a stamp set, but this is so much part of our friendship. And she became a friend in a way I have never had something like that in my life before. And that is so, so crazy. In a positive way, crazy. And that only happened because of junk journaling and all of these things. And that is just so amazing. Oh my goodness, look at these stars. I guess I need picket fence spray, because I think that is picket fence, isn't it? Oh, this is a really cool idea as well. Oh my goodness, never thought about something like this. Look, she has stamped this butterfly. This is from the Flutter set. And she has then stamped these dots. Look. Oh my goodness, I need more coffee. And if you have the chance to exchange a journal with someone else, then please do that. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is this? What the heck? Okay, you can be sure that when I have finished this video, that I will take out stencils, grit paste and embossing glaze and golden embossing powder. Oh my goodness, I need a tissue. And yeah. Is that a word? I don't know. Yeah, that happens so often. And I think without you, Barbara, I wouldn't be where I am. And also with the thing, I mean, this is something that says something about my weird English. When I look back to my first videos and my language, and I tried to make videos in English because I thought there are no German speaking junk journalists out there. That was the reason why I started my channel with English videos. And when I look back and think about how much I struggled, oh my goodness. And she has helped me so much with my language. She's always there when I have a question and when I struggle with finding out the right words with Google Translator, or, you know, it's so hard sometimes when you try to find the right words and learn something new, and then you ask Google. Yeah, then you can also talk to your wall sometimes, because English is not so easy, obviously. And those tiny differences between words. For example, yesterday we talked about the difference between cellar and basement. Try to find out the difference between those words on Google. You are lost, yeah? And if you have a Barbara in your life, then it's way easier. This looks so cool. I think she really fell into love with embossing glaze, and I can totally understand that. Oh, I need this die cut. That is cool. I always think I need this die cut when I see it in her videos, but no, I think I have another thing to do when I have finished this video, because I need to order this. This is amazing. Look, and how cool is that you can cut that out from fabric. I mean, that is possible with other die cuts as well, not only with these numbers, but that is great. This is cool. What is this? I'm really wondering how she made these papers. I think that she hasn't done that in, like, you know, each page after each other. No, each page after the other. But I think she has made somehow, you know, put everything to her table and then throw the mediums on, because it's so random, and at the same time with that it gets so interesting. I'm really excited to see her videos about that. Oh my goodness. How crazy. I was really excited to see especially the pages from this set. This is called Bumblebees from Barbara's shop, and how crazily different are those pages. Please watch the video on her channel where she flips through the journal I made for her and compare especially the Bumblebees set. That shows also how much you can do with digitals. I'm so amazed by that, and I'm so happy that we have the possibility to have digital paper, because that is just so crazy. You can print it out as often as you want and then do so many different things and change the look of the paper so much. I mean, this has a totally different vibe than the same printable in her journal. That is so fascinating. Oh, look. That is crazy. Is this? Ah, okay. This is part of the print. Yeah, she has even changed it so much that I couldn't see that this is, first I thought this is stamped because it shows these fragments through the oxide medium, but it's just that the oxidation covered up parts of this. I just realized it here. This is stamped, but oh my goodness, look how this comes together. Crazy. That is really crazy. Oh, and she obviously used some of her fuzzy cut images. She has shown in a video. I mean, when you see this video, the video I'm talking about now is, yeah, a little older, because, you know, some weeks will have passed by. Well, when I'm talking about this, I watched her video yesterday, the video where she has shown this. This is crazy. She has decluttered her room and no, not decluttered. She has tidied up her room, and there she found these. that is funny. It's so cool to see that I have seen this in her video and now it's here. That is cool. Oh, holy moly, what is that? How interesting is that? Look how she has embossed this. What the heck? This is obviously stamped, and then she has put the gold embossing powder here to the middle and embossing glaze here to the wings. This is probably candied apple embossing glaze. And these lines from this grid paper, that looks really interesting. Here happens obviously something really similar, like on the printable, that the printed lines here push the medium away somehow. That looks really interesting. This is a little tuck. How cool does this fit together? I would probably never have come to the idea to combine the colors she has combined in this. Oh my goodness. Barbara, that is a challenge. How shall I explain this again? Is this really a pocket yet? Yes, it is. This says Labertasche. Oh, I think one of you has left a comment how to translate this to English. This is something like chatterbox, I think. Someone who is talking a lot but saying nothing. I think that is good translation. Wow. Look at this. Look what the oxidation has done to the face of the woman here. Holy moly. This is so grungy and elegant at the same time. I mean, this gold looks it's really like an elegant accent somehow to this grunge. Crazy. Oh, that is really crazy. And I love the combination with the stars. That is also something I would probably not do, but why not? Because it's just amazing. This is, I find this Dried Gatherings printable is somehow, for me, you can use that in any season, because this is somehow autumn, somehow summer, and with this now, it turns into some winter themed stuff at the same time, because, you know, this is, I mean, stars, and especially in white, that reminds me to winter. But do you see that? That is a great combination. Oh my goodness, and how much effort she put into sewing all of around all of these pages. Oh my goodness. And that with this black, that gives it so much interest. And how interesting is that? I mean, I used black for some accents in her journal as well. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. How different is this? And do you know what? When I look at this, I'm really wondering about the settings from her printer, because we used exactly the same photo paper, if I'm not totally mistaken. Yes, we used the same photo paper, because I used the photo paper she has recommended to me, where you can print double-sided, where the photo paper surface is on both sides of the paper. I bought the same paper. We have exactly the same printer, and this turned out so different. This blue on her print is very close to Mermaid Lagoon, while the blue on my print is very close to Uncharted Mariner. Is that because she has thrown other mediums on here, or because of different printer settings? No matter what it is, that is also a way to change the look of printables, using different printer settings. That is cool. Candied apple. Oh. Yeah. Let's just leave it here like it is, okay? That needs no explanation. Oh, and here, hä? Hä? That is another miracle. Okay, how did she get only these portions embossed? Stenciling with grit paste, embossing with embossing glaze. But how to get only this portion of the pattern? Or is this a marker? Is this a marker? No, it can't be. Can't be, because it's so raised. I have no idea how she did that. I have absolutely no idea. Oh. This is really interesting. It's obviously the same material like here. And the butterfly, I guess it's it's an overhead transparency as well. Really interesting. And how many potatoes or onions did you eat, Barbara, to get all of these things? Oh, what is this? Okay, some mica flakes. And I guess this, I mean, this is obviously fabric. Did she hand cut this? I think so. But what is this? How, I mean, is that acrylic paint? How did you get this cool thing here? That could be acrylic paint, but this is the star. Okay, I see it. Holy moly. Oh my goodness, I didn't see the negative shape of the star here. I just saw these like triangles. Now I see it. It's the stencil from the other page, but the negative of the stencil. Okay, but it's this acrylic paint that turned out really cool. Feels really interesting. Oh. What is that? Okay. Okay, coffee. Okay. She wants to challenge me. Okay. It's not so extremely hard to touch like the wax paper she had in the other Dephemerember journal she made for me 2 years ago. Oh, but it is really close to the feeling. I have some problems with some kinds of papers. When it's like waxy, I can't touch it so well. But here is a little edge where I can handle that, I guess. Don't freak your freak. Yeah, but there are some situations where I want to freak my freak in that moment. And that looks really cool. This is obviously printed on golden tape with, I guess, with this little typewriter printer machine. Do you know which machine I mean? Wait, I guess it's printed with this machine, because I know she has this as well. So that is, I mean, that is a label printer. Yeah, you can connect this to your phone and then you can print and then it comes out here. But it has the look of a typewriter, but it's basically a label printer. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, I tried something on one of the pages from this printable. Brushed Blossoms is the name of this printable. And that turned out not so nice. I tried it on the Blossoms, but this is a way better idea. That is genius, Barbara. She has embossed these parts there. Look. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I really love this effect. Okay. This wallpaper print has changed completely with the mediums she has thrown on there. This is obviously also oxide spray, I guess, or oxide ink. Crazy. Oh, here she did it again. Oh, that is nice. How can two open things make such a nice arrangement? This looks nearly like, with this thread here, that looks like 2 balloons. You know, these like balloons for children in different shapes, like butterflies, or, you know, this is round, I know, but on the, when you go to Hoopla, for example, and there are those clowns and so on, they have these balloons in different shapes. That totally reminds me to something like that. Do we have a balloon prompt? I don't think so. I need to make a balloon. Oh, what happened here? That is crazy. I love how the oxide ink changed the paper. And do you know what you also can do with this trick? This is obviously some glycine paper. I think glycine is the right word, hopefully. And when you throw oxide spray, or that works with other wet mediums as well, I guess that would also work with watercolor or so, or even only water. If you throw that on there and then let it dry, or if you use an iron, I don't know if she did that here. If you press the iron to the paper, then it gets these cool things here, this texture here. And if you do that, for example, with the color Old Paper, which is this here, looks very greenish on the thing, but it's, you know, this color of old paper, yeah. When you do that to such a paper, then you get something that you can use really nicely for making old postage stamp albums. You know, in a postage stamp album, there are these little things where you can tuck the postage stamps behind, and when you do that in not such a extreme color, I mean, this is not postage stamp-ish, yeah, this is colorful, but if you do it, for example, with old paper, then you get a really, really vintage looking paper. This is crazy. Oh. I love how she made the pockets in the style of the cover. That is really cool. That brings everything together, even if he has so much different stuff in the journal. That is cool. And I'm still wondering how she did this, because that is not paint. It's just, it's flat. Crazy. And that is also cool. This is a style of image I would probably not put into my own journals. And that is so good, because then you learn to play with things you would normally not use. And that is good, because that gives you the possibility to do things out of your comfort zone. And that is really great. Here, this thing with the paper and the print and the medium happened as well. That is so interesting. Well, Barbara, I think we have to talk about this, because when I see this, and here is again this effect, which I can't really explain. Well, but junk journal scientists can also be siblings, can't they? Tell me if this is a marker or what is that? Is this, I can't explain that. I mean, here she has obviously used different colors of embossing glaze on the paste, I think this could be fossilized amber, and this is again, I guess, speckled egg. And that gives this ombre effect. But how the heck did she do that with the gold? And this is so cool. This could be a page from my construction site journal, which I've shown you a second ago. This totally reminds me to that because of these fabric strips. I used that for attaching the pages to each other in the other journal as well, and I learned that from Barbara. That is cool. Yeah, and she did exactly what I was expecting the people would do with this printable, and I did that in her journal as well. Sticking tape over the printed tape. I mean, on this printable there is already some tape which, you know, is on the print, and when you then put real tape, I guess this is masking tape, over that, she has also stamped here, then you get this like texture here, so that you can also feel it, and it looks more real, of course. And that is so crazy. I would never come to the idea, but I will do that in the future, definitely. I would never come to the idea to stencil here, because, you know, it's on top of the flower instead of around the flower, and having the flower like free from this. But that looks so interesting. It's exactly the opposite of what I would do. Amazing. That is just amazing. Holy moly. Oh, look at that. What the heck? This looks like a creature from a different world. Amazing. Barbara, this is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, look at these colors. What the heck? I can't wait. I want to start right now. Oh my goodness. Oh. Huh? Perhaps I will not start with this page. How crazy is that? Oh, here is the stencil. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Genius. Absolutely genius. That is genius. She has obviously spritzed oxide spray to this side of the glassine paper. The oxidation stays on this side, and you can see it's, you know, this chalky finish of the medium. Then she has stenciled and embossed this with golden embossing powder. And on the other side of the page, there's the magic, because here the ink part of the oxide spray comes through, but not the oxidation. And I'm so in love with that. That happens on, for example, coffee dyed paper as well. I don't know why, but it happens. Sometimes it happens on photo paper as well. I mean, that's also depending, of course, on how much you spray to the page. But here, for example, these extreme things are what comes through from here. And also here, this is what comes through from here. Because, yeah, this is, I can't explain that. This is what comes through from the other page without the oxidation, because the oxidation stays here and the rest comes through. Not everything, because it was not like enough that it could come through, but if it's much, then it can happen that it comes through to the other page, but only the ink part. Does that make sense? I have no idea. Oh my goodness. These colors are really crazy, but look how wonderfully they fit to this cup. That is really crazy. Holy moly. I have to empty it. What the heck? This color in the camera, it looks a little different, but this color is nearly the same like on the cup, and this red is like the red here on the paper. Crazy. And this red in combination with this, that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, oh. Hey, das ist doch nicht möglich. Das ist doch einfach nicht möglich. Wie kann, also das gibt's doch nicht. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking German. How is it possible that she has, I mean, what the heck? This page from my Translucent Flower Whispers printable, is there the second half, the second half of the page? Yeah, she did it here as well. How is that possible? This page, I mean, if you don't know the page, then let me quickly explain how that normally looks. Imagine this was not here and this was not here. The page is really brownish with this golden brown yellow color, and here you can see the colors, yeah, and there's this blue in the middle here, and the vibe of the page is like black, gray, brown, yellow, autumn somehow. I obviously used this page in her journal as well, and the decoration I put on that specific page is also red, and it's a really similar red to this. And when I did that, I was totally surprised, because that is something which is not so obvious, because you would perhaps expect some blue things, because here's blue in the color in the flower. You would expect something perhaps in this color, perhaps something like brushed corduroy-ish or so, but red is something that I would not expect on this page. And she has done it, and I have done it as well. I have red butterflies with red, and on one of the pages there's, I mean, one of the pages, what am I talking? In the journal I made for her, this page is like a double spread, and I have a pocket here with a similar color to this and butterflies on the rest of the page with this color. How is that possible? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And what is this? The oxidation here looks like saltwater toffee. How I need, it's also a little bit like dried marigold. I want to make a Christmas thing with these colors. I mean, how Christmassy and wintry and everything is this page? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness, I love this so much, Barbara. This is so cool. This is obviously also made with the same technique like on the cover. Really interesting. This looks like an old kitchen tile or so. Hast du das irgendwie angeflammt oder was hast du damit gemacht? Did she heat this up? Because why is this so round here? I have no idea. But I want to take out some grit paste. I want to play around with grit paste. So what do we expect on the other side of this paper? We expect the ink color of the oxide ink here. Ta-da! Isn't this just, I mean, what? This is so crazy. It's so different. And at the same time, it matches so well. That is so fascinating to me. Oh, I love these mediums. And I can't resist to talk about that because it's so fascinating for me, and I want you to see that as well. And if you have these mediums, and perhaps you, yeah, there are many people who have the mediums and they don't know how to use them or how to get these effects, and I so wish that you try that out and play around with your mediums so that you have the same fun like I have when or I think I have to say, like, I have the same fun like I do when I do this. And that's also a thing. When you put oxide mediums like spray or oxide ink to photo paper, then it feels so smooth, and yeah, like you want to pet it the whole time. And she made such a great contrast with this grit paste, because this is so rough and so extremely textured. Like it's a little bit, you know, you want to touch it, but it's not so smooth. And here it's the complete opposite. So crazy. I want to cry again. Here she did something without even knowing what she did. I can't talk about that because that is very private. But I told her a secret the other day. Something that is really hard for me to handle, and really a crazy thing that happened in my life. And there's a connection to what she has stenciled here. She is one of the few persons. No, she is one of 2 persons who knows about that secret, and now that is in here. How could she do that without knowing about the connection to, how is this word in English? Snail house, or I don't know. I'm sure once I have finished Dephemerember here, and there's even, oh my goodness, here's even a little line to write a caption. Can you see that? Here's like a line where you can write a caption. I know which sentence will go here. How crazy is that? Oh. Kintsugi flower. Last year, I tried to come back to this. Oh my goodness. Last year we had kintsugi houses, and now we have a kintsugi flower. Crazy. Oh my goodness, is this one of the buttons from my mom? Obviously. Do you need more? I have a few thousands left. Barbara, if you need buttons, let me know. How is it possible that something like this brings something to your life that is so special? Where's the other part of this page? Is there? Yeah, okay, here I haven't recognized that it is the same pattern. Like here, I thought, I don't know, I have not seen it here. How is that possible? When you have a YouTube channel and you want to make nice things for your audience, you think about what do they want to see, what could they enjoy, what could be helpful, what do I want to share with my viewers. And there are often situations where you are not sure what you could do. And of course, I think I can say that for all of the YouTube creators out there, we struggle with things as well, even if you often don't see that. I mean, we have talked about that so often in the past, and I will I will probably also talk about that in the future, because it's so important. We want you to know that even if we make videos, we struggle as well. And sometimes, or I would say often, you don't see that struggle because we edit our videos and we want you to have fun with our videos. We want you to have a happy day. And how often do I read that your day was better because of our videos? I think you have no idea what that means to me. And also, I can say that for Barbara as well. We talk about that so often. That means so, so much to us. And but there are sometimes things that you would not see. And perhaps it's also not so good that you see that. I don't know if it's good that I'm crying here the whole time, but I wish that you can experience something like this, like this whole journal in your life. I'm so wishing that you can find someone who is so special to you, like Barbara is to me. Find a junk journal friend in your life. Holy moly. How shall I handle this? It's just, oh my goodness, I nearly forgot something very important. Here are the scraps we have exchanged. Oh my goodness, where is my tissue? And do you know what? it's really weird when we say do this or that, try that out, it's just paper. How often do we say this sentence? Also here with this, when Barbara made this experience with this card set, I think even in that videos, she said, try it out, it's just paper. What can happen? It's just paper. In that context, that is of course totally true. But it is not just paper. It is not just paper. It is so much more. Am I able to open this? Yes. We decided to exchange 50 scraps from our stash. This is amazing. And we have to use, I have to remember the rules we made for ourselves. We have to use one of these 50 scraps on each day of Dephemerember. And then we will probably have some scraps left in the end. And we decided to make something for you with that, because in the end we will fill up, I will have some of these scraps left, and then I will fill that up with my own scraps, so that we then have a new package again, and then there will be a giveaway with what we had left and what we have then taken from our stash to fill this up again. I have no idea if you can understand what I mean. Is this from this Valentine's card where you struggled with the arrangement of the card and where you called me? I think so. This is, I guess that it's from that card. It's so, that is like being in Vienna without being in Vienna. And when you see things that you, oh my goodness, what a combination. Holy cow, look. When you see something that you have seen in a video, and then you have that here in your hands, that is so crazy. Mica stain spray on, on texture paste. I think texture paste opaque. Yeah, and gold splatters. Texture paste opaque on white watercolor paper. And these are hearts, Barbara. They are, yeah. But this is not a challenge anymore for me, because I got friends with hearts, and if you know my channel, you know who brought me to using hearts. And this is probably forest moss. No. It's no. Pumice stone / lost shadow / this bright burlap, perhaps. But Barbara, sorry, but how the heck shall I, oh my goodness. If I look to the colors of the journal and I look at this, oh my goodness, that can be a challenge. That will become a challenge, definitely. But that is good. And if you have the chance to exchange scraps with someone else, don't wait. Do that. This is obviously a jelly print. Do that. It's so... This is like touching something you have never had in your hands, even if this is just paper. Do that. Exchange scraps. And please tell me, how shall I decide if I want to use this side or this side. That's easy. I use this because this has probably copyright, and I make a copy of this. I think that is allowed. Oh my goodness. I can see an ocean here. That feels so smooth. What is this? Is this oxide spray as well? Probably. Or crayon. I don't know. Could also be crayon. Oh, what is that? Oh, I love this. This is so matte. That is so cool. Look. Oh, thank you so much, Barbara. It's just amazing. Oh, and I think my Dephemerember is going to happen with a lot of circles. Really cool. This is hair. What kind of material is this? Is this wallpaper? No, can't be. That wouldn't make sense if this was wallpaper. Then this would be not visible if this was the front. Hair, what is this? I think she bought that in one of those fancy shops in Vienna. I have absolutely no idea. That is cool. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to play with these scraps. Look at this golden shimmer. And I'm really hoping that you don't have a problem with the length of this video. Oh, is this the scrap we will use on day 1 of Dephemerember? No, probably not, because the day 1 is not the 1st of December, but it's, I guess, the 2nd of December, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, we have, oh, alcohol ink. We have a lot of numbers and circles here. But that is good. Oh, floral crimps. And here she has obviously done this with some kind of a resist technique, I guess. This is stamped with embossing ink, and then embossed with glaze, perhaps, and then oxide spray on top, and then she has wiped off the rest, I guess. Oh, these colors, that is cool. Oh, here she has used the same technique like on this. Stenciled through a stencil with ink and then stamped through the stencil, which was then, you know, lined up with the stenciling with the ink with a brush. Oh my goodness, this is from this video as well, where she tried out which color fits the best to the cards for the quote. Oh my goodness. And when I saw that in the video, I was like, that would be the perfect piece for something like a belly band, or look, this is a bookmark. You could turn that into a tag. So cool. Oh my goodness. Ah. This is obviously this stamp. Oh, this feels very rough. Oh, okay. Oh, is this one of her jeans prints? Could be. She has made some jelly prints with jeans. Really, really amazing results. And those jelly jeans jelly prints are also available in her shop. Check that out if you want to see some really cool jeans prints. This could be from that as well. This looks like a texture of the jeans. There are no coincidences. So cool. Oh, this is, oh my goodness. And have you done this by yourself, or is this no, can't be a stamp. That is so thin. Is this your own scribbling? This is a piece of art. Oh my goodness. Here's her, one of her favorite stencils in the background. Obviously also some mica stain spray. But this, that looks really interesting. This year, she had a piece of this in her video I watched yesterday. Barbara, I can't handle that. No, I can't handle that. This is obviously German, and this is okay. First, when I watched her video, one of her videos yesterday, there was the video where she was tidying up her craft room, and she made a really funny joke with one of these. She had a transparent pocket in her craft supply cabinet, and she had this in her hands and hold it in front of the pocket and said something like, "Do you know where this goes?" It's, you know, and she had the others in the same style there, and that was so funny. I had to laugh so much. Then the next thing is, if you make these kind of things, if you, for example, take book pages and sew randomly, I mean, these are just a few book pages, please do yourself a favor and read what is in here. That is so often such a big thing, and I don't know why that happens, but I find it important that you see the things those things can give you. Here, it's a word that I could laugh until the rest of my life about this word, because this has Haufen, and this is even a Haufen. I mean, what the heck? A junk journal friend of mine asked me how to translate the word cluster into German. And there is no real good translation. A cluster is a cluster in German as well. But if you put that in the word into the Google translator, it also gives you the word Haufen. Haufen is very funny in German because it's not only a cluster, but it's often used for this brown thing that comes out from the back of a dog, for example. Yeah, you know, that is a Haufen. And that is funny in combination with the word cluster, isn't it? At the same time, here it says vergoldetem, when something is made gold. I mean, gold, Barbara, vergoldet. all of these elements are vergoldet because she has made them and then she has made them gold. Vergoldet. Why is this word here? That can't be a coincidence. And this is what this gives me, these words here. I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that, otherwise I have to cry again. Let's go on with the scraps. Oh my goodness. This is obviously also a jelly print. Oh, a handle. I love handles. Dephemerember is a time where you do things out of your comfort zone. So I'm really hoping that this will not go into the giveaway scraps, but that I will use it. But to be honest, I can't promise that. Oh my goodness, is this a part of a balloon? I have to go now. When did I ever talk about balloons in my videos? I don't think so. But on this page, with the butterfly in this, which reminded me to a balloon, then I said, is there a prompt with a balloon? I don't think so. And I think I said I need to make something with a balloon. And now here's this thing. And if I'm not completely stupid now, I guess that this is from a balloon. Ah! I think my head is exploding in the next seconds. Oh my goodness, here, this, look, you can see what this is. This is obviously also made with the photo paper and then stenciled through it. Is this a sticker? Yes, it is a sticker. So is this sticker paper? Probably, I have to ask her. That is good. She has this. These are obviously the negatives from the die cuts she has used in the journal, and also some obviously leftovers from the pockets and so on. That looks so interesting, and it feels so smooth. This feels nearly like fabric somehow. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, another jeans print. Ah, look how real that looks. That was just a genius idea to put those jeans to the plate. Holy moly. Oh, here the next problem. Which side of this shall we use? Oh my goodness, I have decisions to make. I don't know how to handle that. Oh, this is obviously the same thing like here. And I still have no idea how she did that. Is this perhaps also picket fence spray? I need picket fence. You can be sure that when I finish this, I will order some things. Definitely. Oh, there's butterfly. It's also, the positive one is there in the journal. How cool is that? 39. 39. Yeah, if you want to learn English, this is the number 39. Yeah. You can see it, can't you? Oh my goodness. I think I need to go. Read this. Do this. Make a Haufen. Sew that. And read this. Just read it. Oh my goodness. Barbara, you are so special, and you made something where I think you can't even imagine what you did here. I have no idea how to bring that into words. I know that I now want to send you a message on Instagram, or perhaps I will call you, even if I have absolutely no idea how I can bring into words what you did. It's absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for this wonderful journal. Look how this is glowing. How cool. I can't wait to play in this journal. I can't wait to make such a tiny journal as well. Thank you so much. And to all of you out there, thank you so much for watching and for being here with me in this special moment. It's just so amazing. Thank you so much, and see you the next time. Bye bye.